when you hear who the next CPAE is, maybe you'll do what I did. I was like, really? Come on. I mean, it's hard to know what you're judging on sometimes. I mean, Steve went through all of the little things that they judged on, but it can't have anything to do with profound talent. That wouldn't make any sense. Or the fact that this person has spoken to over 2,000 different audiences worldwide in just a 15-year career. That's kind of crazy, right? Can't have to do with the fact that he's inspired our troops all over the world. It can't have to do with the fact that he's humble, because humility is one of those things that you just kind of look at and come here and wonder, what does that word mean? When I think about it, maybe it has to do with the fact that he's like an amazing mentor. Even though he's about 18 years my junior, he's more of an inspiration to me than many of the people I've walked through this life with. And he has taught me so much, and he's been working with me quite a long time, and this is difficult. He gets a little disappointed sometimes because I don't have it down. I don't have the thing down that he has been working on me with for a long, long time. But this is for you. This is for your next CSP, CPAE. Yes!
Leading up to this, that said, Jason Hewlett, CSP, CPAE, so the postman knows. And apparently everyone else knows, because people have been bugging me about it all week. And I cannot tell you what this means to me. I'm shaking. I'll tell you what's weird. Getting a call from Scott in October, and saying, hey, we want you to open the convention. And I say, I'm not gonna do my show again. And he says, well then, what are you gonna do? I said, I'd like to try speaking. He said, about what? I said, I don't know, I'll come up with something. And so, I hired Lou Heckler, Mark Sharon-Brock. I always consult with the greats. And then I get a call in March that I'm getting this. That's scary. To come up with something for this, and then present it to you, and then realize I'm getting this 2 days later. I was scared, and after I walked off stage, I got more love from my NSA family, saying, it was okay. It was close. You're close. I'm not joking either. I'd like to first start with thanking my God. We have talents and gifts that He sent us here to find and to share, and I'm grateful that I'm not scared to share them. Even though they're this. That's it. That's all I have. You see, you have talents I don't have, but I have talents you don't want. That's what...
His poor wife, her stomach must hurt.
The next greatest person in my life, outside of the source of all that is true, is my wife. And I talk about her everywhere I know, but Tammy, you are the coolest, greatest person I've ever seen. Like, I don't know why the beast can get the beauty in this life, but I did, and I just love you. I mean, I'm so grateful. And for the kids you gave me, I love you guys. Ella, Redford, Ron, Royal, thanks for going in the motorhome. Even when Daddy seems like he's losing his mind. I'm grateful for a mother who never gave up on me, even when the teachers suggested medication. And she just said, I'll be the homeroom mother. She was the homeroom mother until 9th grade when they finally held me back. My siblings, Heather, Jared, Josh, and Haley, these are kids that we laugh. We can't stop laughing, and my brother Jared worked with me for 10 years doing all my videos. It's because of the banter he and I had that I've come up with so much crazy material. I love them. I'm so grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my in-laws and that they let us live in their basement at the beginning of their career. And I figured maybe, depending on how this went earlier this week, that I might be moving back in. So I'm glad it landed okay. To my NSA family, you guys, there are too many people here to thank by name because every single one of you, I've watched your videos, I have scrutinized your websites, and I have tried, and I've stayed up all night. My wife can attest. I stay up all night watching you. Every single member in this whole place, if you have a website or a presence, I have watched you, and I have tried my darndest to do anything I could to be like you, to take your goodness, your amazing talent, and try to figure out how to do something similar. My NSA Mountain West chapter. Oh, those guys. I love you guys. I could still be on the board, but I hate the conference calls. I'm sorry. I love you guys. In 2013, I retired. I went and I decided to go speak at schools because that's who needed me. And as I'm speaking at the schools for free, I realized I need to still pay my bills. And in 2013, I'm sitting there at the convention with Ty Bennett, CSP, one of the best speakers. And I'm sitting there at dinner, or it was breakfast, and I'm sitting at breakfast, and this guy named Al McCree comes over, says hello. Al McCree says, hey, what do you do? I said, I speak at schools. He said, how do you make a living? I said, I don't. Ty Bennett leans over and goes, this is the greatest living entertainer you've never heard of. You need to tell NSA about him. Al McCree tells Al Walker after an incidental foundation event didn't happen to go so well. And I was discovered by you guys in 2014 in San Diego, and I can't tell you. Thank you for resurrecting my career. I still speak at schools, I still speak to corporations, I now perform, and I mix it with the message, and I'm grateful that you'd give me that chance. To the last two I'm going to thank. They're the two best speakers I've ever heard in my life, and you've probably never heard them. The first one is my basketball coach. He was the coach at BYU that offered me a full ride scholarship. Not to play, but to be the manager because he thought I was so funny. And he is the greatest basketball coach and the most inspirational man I've ever been around. His name is Coach Tony Ingle. He flew all the way here from Dalton, Georgia to be here tonight. Thank you, Coach. National Coach of the Year, Kennesaw State, Dalton State. I love you. That is the funniest speaker alive, and you will know more about him soon. And to close, when you're born to a man who is so great that everyone knows you as John Hewlett's son, it's weird. My dad, he was the greatest dad a kid could have, even though I was the weirdest kid you could have. He was not ashamed of me. He was embarrassed, but not ashamed. When I was held back in school and he said, hey, let's go to this school. It'll cost 10 grand a year for private schooling because we're going to catch you up. We're going to find something you can do. We're going to move from Park City, Utah to another city so that you can go to this school and discover your talent. And it was at that school that I found the teachers and the people that found that I had a gift. It's about mentors. It's about recognizing it in everybody. It's about reaching out to the VIPs we see for the first time and say, welcome. We love you here at NSA. You can do it too, because look at that guy that was just on the stage. To my dad, I never won I've won a few lifetime awards this year, which is weird, because I'm not sure if I'm going to die. By the way. But this award means way too much to me. And Dad, I've always wanted to be like the legend. I've always wanted to let you know you've been my life's launch pad. I've always wanted to be like my hero. I'm grateful you're my dad. Thank you guys, this is unbelievable.